前回までのあらすじ。アパレル店、リライアントメディカル、アウトランド宇宙服店を訪れた。アパレル店で、おしゃれな300年後のダサいスーツを購入。ついでに、メインミッションの目的地のロッジを発見しスルーしたのであった。
SSNN という報道局の近くにある謎の店に来たのだ。
Welcome to Enhance. Thanks so much for stopping in today. I'm sure my staff and I can accommodate your every need. If you're here to try something new or on a whim, or to replicate a look you've seen and loved elsewhere, or just want to love your reflection in the mirror a little bit more, we've got you covered. All our services and records are private and confidential, so no need to worry.
本当に全部安全なのだ。情報漏れない？
Oh, yes, of course, sure. Enhance's proprietary register technology is absolutely the best in the settled systems. There is a reason we've been the #1 most trusted brand for reconstructive and plastic surgery for 2 decades running.
どういう理由で人がここに来るのだ？
Well, I'm not at liberty to disclose any of our patients' personal motivations or services. You understand, of course. But gosh, it could be anything, really. Something simple or a total reconstruction. Why you're here doesn't really matter to me. It's just important that you're satisfied when you leave.
患者の機密保持に真剣でよかったのだ。情報漏洩は大問題なのだ。
Oh my God. You certainly put things bluntly, don't you?
厳しく言ったかもしれない。だけどちゃんと患者の秘密が守られてるんだから、何も心配はいらないのだ。そうに違いないのだ。
I did. No, I do. I take it all very seriously. Sorry, you just took me a little off guard.
こいつ
To tell
何
you
や
the
らかし
truth,
た。
I made a bit of a slip up. I may have lost a data slate containing the confidential information of numerous patients. Little things, you know, like payment, information, procedures done, age, birthdays, mailing addresses. Oh no, who am I kidding? This is so bad. If that information gets out, my business and reputation could be destroyed. No patient will trust me again.
こいつマジでバカなのだ。なぜそんなこと言ったのだ？このインシデント情報を広めるに決まってるのだ。
Because I sense a kind of aura around you, an air of nobility.
これが高貴な雰囲気だ。
Also, it all just spilled out. I couldn't hold it in anymore.
そりゃやばすぎるのだ。
It's not. People's private information is at stake, ready to be taken by any bad actor that finds that damn slate. And worse, my reputation and business is on the line. Please, I'm begging you. You have to find that slate.
か、こいつマジで。わかった。探すのだ。最近どこに立ち寄ったのだ？
Yes. Thank you. And let's see, I frequent the Terror Brew nearby, as well as Whetstone. I also stopped by the Valberg building recently. Thank you for doing this. You're a lifesaver. Please, come back as soon as you have the slate. Oh, and don't read anything on it. It's confidential stuff. Remember?
まず、自分で必死こいて探せやっていう。
ほんとバカなのだ。300年経ってもアホは治らないのだ。機密情報入った USB なくすとは。
で、どこを探せって？
テラブリュー、レッドストーン、バルベルグなのだ。とりあえず全部場所わからないから 立ち寄れるところは全部確認するのだ。
You got this.
Easy for you to say, top of the class.
Infinity is huge, like staggeringly huge. They need people like you, even with your grades.
Yeah, I'm sure a junior assistant is vital.
It's your foot in the door. Show initiative, positive attitude, and the sky's the limit.
I could see how you made head cheerleader.
Go Timberwolves! You looking for a job too?
すごいブラック企業集。
Always.
ろくでもない企業に決まってるのだ。
Welcome to Infinity Ltd's corporate headquarters. Unfortunately, I'm not authorized to make appointments myself.
受付なのに腕組みしてめっちゃ偉そうなのだ。受付する気あるのだ。お、なんかいけるみたいなのだ。やっぱいけないみたいなのだ。ここはテラブリュー
As
な
you
のだ。
can see, traffic is good. The sales keep climbing.
And there are 2 locations in New Atlantis?
Yes, and the sales in the fest didn't dip at all when the second store opened.
Impressive.
Times change, but one thing's constant. People need coffee.
I need to report back, but this is very encouraging. Every
Excuse
time I've
me,
come here, there's a
I'm
line
meeting
for
with a
coffee.
client.
今流行りのドミナント戦略なのだ。
Hello and welcome to Terra Brew.
300年後もやってるとは。
Hi there. Welcome to Terra Brew. How can I help you? Corporate policy requires me to state that everything Terra Brew offers is my favorite.
言うことになってます。
そこの幹部の人、
Enjoy
聞きました
Terra
There's no Terra Brew back home, but maybe that needs to change.
ダメだ、まるで聞いちゃいねえ。気を取り直して USB を探すのだ。
Your poise, your stature, your confidence. You strike me as a fellow collector.
このしおしおのおっさん、
You look like
前に
someone
話した
who
こと
has
あ
many
ったのだ。
stories to tell.
ここにはないのかな。お店の人が USB 預かってるかもしれないし、カウンターも探すのだ。わ、使用済みのカップが散乱してるのだ。片付けた方がいいのだ。聞いてる？ダメだ、こいつも聞いちゃいねえ。やれやれ、これじゃテラブリューはおしまいなのだ。
If you want a coffee, see the barista.
やっぱりこの辺りにはなさそうなのだ。
テラブリューは探して見つからなかったから、次はウェットストーンかな。場所わからないけど。
300年後なのに Google マップがないのだ。
バルベルグって書いてある。
酔っ払ってこの辺りの草むらでおしっことかしてないのだ。その時に落としたとか。
そんなの見つからないでしょ。
念のため草むらも探しておくのだ。やっぱりなかったのだ。
Welcome to Whetstone.
あれ、こ
If
こ
you're
ウェッ
looking
ト
for
ス
the
ト
best
ーン
cut
な
of
の
meat
だ。
in the settled
わ
systems,
けわからない
look
の
no
だ。
further.
ウェットストーンとは
The general term? A sharpening stone for knives. The kind of knives that cut the most delicious meat in the settled systems. This whetstone, though, is the best restaurant you've ever eaten at. If you like a perfect steak, you're in the right place.
食材はすべて地元なのだ。
You must be joking. I have an exclusive contract with the Trade Authority. It's all shipped in from off-world. And no, I'm not divulging the planet of origin.
全部輸入なのかよ。メニュー見せてほしいのだ。
But of course.
確かに結構お高い。でも、獲得経験値上がるのは良さそう。
このスパークリングワイン見た目はなかなか良いのだ。やっぱり値段がバカ高いから庶民には盗品のご飯で十分なのだ。
いやいや、盗み食いはダメだろ。
高級レストランなのに置いてあるものはしょぼいのだ。
コソ泥かなんか言ってる。
ここ確か USB 落ちてる候補に入ってたから探すのだ。おお、これはこれが目的の USB なのだ。
バッチリ機密情報入ってるじゃねえか。
よしよし、これで店主を脅せるのだ。
ずんだもん悪い顔してる。
セキュリティを他人に任せるからこうなるのだ。あれ、左側にもなんかあるのだ。
ここはレストランつながりじゃないの？
アルゴス・エクストラクターズって聞いたことあるのだ。
このゲーム始まって採掘してた組織がこのアルゴスエクストラクターズだよね。
採掘企業だけあってエントランスに鉱物が置いてあるのだ。欲しいのだ。でもここだと窃盗になるからティッシュだけしょうがなくもらうのだ。
理由がしょうもなくて草。
これ採掘ロボットなのだ。
You look familiar. Where do I know you from?
ベクテラの仕事でリンと組んだのだ。
Oh, yes. Lynn mentioned hiring some brand new miner before she left for that job. I must have seen your picture in the contractor database. I take it this means the job's done then. Good to know. So, what can I help you with?
ベクテラで紅の艦隊に襲撃されたのだ。
Oh, wow. That's terrible. Those pirates sure are getting bolder these days. Is everyone okay?
無事なのだ。でもひどい目にあったし、保証よこせなのだ。
We don't normally offer contractors the same benefits we offer full-time employees. But then again, our contractors don't usually face pirate attacks. Here, I'll compensate you for any medical treatment or other expenses you incurred as a result, as long as you don't attempt to pursue any outside litigation.
ひどかったのだ。血まみれなのだ。こんな殺戮見たことないのだ。間違いなく誰か死んでたのだ。
Oh my, how horrifying that must have been to deal with. I'm glad you're safe now. I hope that experience won't turn you off working for us in the future. And of course, we'll make sure to pay our respects to the victim's family.
アルゴスでのリンの役割は？
Well, after I book a job, Lynn meets with the clients to nail down the details. She negotiates the terms of the contract and even supervises some of our more important work sites. That woman never stops impressing me.
アルゴスはなんで有名なのだ？
As a former contractor, I'm surprised you don't know. We take on jobs that others won't, whether they're far away, extra tough, or just plain dangerous. And we always get the job done on schedule at a lower cost than our competitors.
ここで何してるのだ？
I book and process our jobs, manage the schedule on a broad scale, and interface with new clients. We're a small company, so a lot of us administrative types wear a lot of hats, as they say.
アルゴスの次の仕事は？
We just picked up several more contracts. Risky stuff, if I'm being truthful, but we position ourselves to take advantage of jobs like that. Think asteroid mining and other tough jobs. The next few years are going to be interesting for Argos.
海賊に狙われてるのに数年後があるのだ。
Take care out there.
Sorry.
この女の人男らしいのだ。
She's better at handling clients than I am.
Not to be rude, but I'd appreciate it if I can get back to work.
空中ダイブ炸裂。
こいつかを足毛にされてもびくともしないのだ。
ずんだもん、こいつ殺しても何の意味もないよ。もう行こう。
ゆかりんに救われたな。しかし300年後なのに紙多くないのだ。みんなデジタル化されてると思ってたのだ。
2020年代にファックスが現役の日本だから普通に紙くらい使われてるんじゃない？
そういうものなのか、どっちにしてもタダでもらえるものはなさそうなのだ。アルゴスエクストラクターズでは見舞い金をもらったのだ。立ち寄った甲斐があったのだ。次は SSNN に行くのだ。
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. I hope I'm as cool as Solomon Coe when I grow up. I wish I lived on a spaceship.
このキッズ何か後でありそうなのだ。今は話しかけられないのだ。
David's my friend. He writes me.
I hate to break it to you, but his PA is the one who signs all those cards and headshots. Mr. Barron's a very busy and important man.
But I came all this way.
Listen, I might be able to hook you up with some merch. Maybe get you a ticket to a speaking gig he's got. That's all I can do.
You are the best!
Welcome to SSNN.
Believe I'm here. SSNN.
アイドルか何かの追っかけなのだ。
David Barron is the
理
most
解でき
famous
ないのだ。
journalist in the settled systems.
Welcome to chaos. That should be our motto. If another tour comes to meet the David Barron, I'm going to lose it.
今はどんな話題に取り組んでいるのだ？
I'm working on an investigative piece about some of the businesses in the well right now. Trying to get a handle on how things are in that part of the city. I'm not sure the story will get off the ground, though. I asked the higher-ups if I could go down there for some interviews, but they said it's too dangerous. They'd probably be all for it if David asked.
ウェルのインタビュー記事とか読む人いるのだ。
I wouldn't be writing it if I didn't. Most people in New Atlantis like to pretend the well doesn't exist. I think it's important to call attention to what's going on down there.
何度も言ってるし、インタビューしてくるのだ。
Really? You sure? The well's a pretty dangerous place. It might be too much for a first-time reporter.
Signed up for a test pilot program just the other day. I'm not gonna look like his life is well last. Don't worry.
協力したら共著にしてくれるのだ。
Who do I look like? David Barron? Yeah, I'd give you credit for your work. Credits, too. I have a small budget for things like
問
this.
題ない。任せてほしいのだ。
Great. I had 3 interviewees in mind. Teresa Mason, the owner of Kay's house, Henrik Zaran at Apex Electronics, and Nurse O'Shea from the medbay. You don't need to ask too many tough questions. I just want to read on how their businesses are doing, and how things are in the well. I really can't thank you enough.
3人から話を聞き出せばいいのだな。多分その3人すでに話してるのだ。
Administrations come and go in the big city, but SSNN is here to stay. If you ever find yourself with a hot lead, we will do our best to protect your anonymity.
この人がジャーナリストらしい。タレコミ先がこの人になるのかな？
端末なのだ。何これ？今は使えなさそうなのだ。I will meet David. It's going to happen.
SSNN も見終わってサイドミッションを請け負ったところで今回は終わりにしましょう。次回はここからの続きで。チャンネル登録、高評価よろしくお願いします。
なのだ。
また見に来てくださいね。ではごきげんよう。